Well, I think that the short film is a very special form, like the short story. And really the best short films, the ones that have remained famous, are short films that have a kind of a good form, a good shape. I think shape is really, really important for a short film. And it's important not to try to do too much. One kind of film that you see in a festival like this is a short film that's really trying to be a feature film, where it's squeezed and very compressed, and maybe there are too many ideas in it, too much happening. For me, that's not really the best kind of short film. I like short films that know their own scale, where there's a really good shape, a good form, and you realize that the filmmaker has expressed something that you could only do in a short film. Quite different from a feature-length film, where there's a different kind of requirement of rhythm and narrative and so forth. Short films, usually, when they're best, they're very simple, and they leave you with a very, very strong central idea. And fortunately, I've seen some of those. The other thing about the digital era, of course, is that digital is marvelous for short films because you can make them very cheaply. I mean, once upon a time, making a short film used to be very expensive, disproportionately expensive, because you had to get all the equipment together and do all the same things that you have to do for a long film just to make a short film. And of course they were made on 16mm. And 16mm has its problems. Having spent a lot of my life with 16mm, I don't regret its disappearance at all. It can be a very, very difficult format. Now with digital, a short film can look just as good as a professional film. Of course, it can be a professional film, and I think digital has been wonderful from that point of view. It just allows more access. You can make a digital film with your phone. And there are many festivals where people are making digital films with their phones. That, I think, is magic. That we should live to reach that point is just great, because it removes all the barriers that used to stop young people just having an idea and going and doing it. So I hope we will see a new golden era of short films, where people actually using their imaginations more than fancy equipment.